the pink Crimp V8. You're watching JaybirdTV. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. Today I'll be climbing on the comp wall, which is part roof and then flat from there. So very overhanging, powerful. One of my favorite places to climb, hands down. Love anything overhanging and powerful. It's always been my favorite and is really what drew me to bouldering in the first place. So this route is mainly jugs up the overhanging comp wall. Loads of fun, great way to get warmed up, and just fun to jump around and really use power, or to climb extremely technical. And you can really feel a big difference in using drop knees and your legs properly when you're climbing overhanging. Now, if something looks a little bit different to you on this climb, it is because I actually thought it'd be fun to reverse this. So I did climb up and then down climb, but I reversed the entire sequence. I just was curious to see what it'd look like. A bit different, definitely on the down climb portion, which is actually when I first started climbing. A little bit more fluid, so I should continue to work on that. And also, that's called the SpongeBob, a dance move from LMAFO, Party Rock Anthem. Had to learn that for weddings a couple years back. Anyhow, had a awesome comment from my man Jack Duncan, and he was asking if I do any training or weight training apart from climbing, or do I just have insane genetics? And thank you. I love that you love the commentary, and thanks for giving me that awesome compliment. I appreciate that. So I do loads of other training apart from climbing. A lot of my training is climbing based, but I use a lot of calisthenics, which is essentially just using your body weight in order to create tension and overload on your muscles. What I love about calisthenics is that it keeps you very light, but also makes you very strong, and it's an awesome way to focus on antagonist training. So a lot of pushing and things like that, but can also really strengthen your back and your pulling. So for weight training, I do some weighted training. I've been trying to do deadlifts recently, but I love doing weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, and things like that, because you can really create that overload. And by doing body weight movements with added weight, you're really going to target the muscles that you want. So I do quite a bit of working out in general. I just have always really loved it, but climbing has definitely been my pure passion through all of that. So thanks for the comment, I appreciate that. And here, getting the down climb on this awesome black V4, V5. The down climb was a bit tricky, especially through this segment right here. Really trying to get my weight right. I did love this climb. You might have seen it earlier, but there's a cool move where I shift my weight pretty dynamically and shift my hand to catch it. So super fun. Really enjoyed that climb a lot. So gotta point out another OG commenter, my man Wise Ninja. He said, "Thanks for reading my pointless comments, and I'm fantastic. Keep doing what I'm doing." Thank you so much. Wise Ninja, another really OG commenter. Thank you. Your comments are not pointless. I really enjoy reading them, and I'll absolutely keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you for the mad support and mad love. Really appreciate that. So next up is this yellow V4, V5. A lot of dishes. Some of them are a bit more shallow, forming crimps. Some are a little bit deeper. So the beginning was a little bit harder than I expected. That first right hand is rather crimpy, but I just keep some controlled movement. Really move slowly there in order to hone in and move up the feature here, which I thought was really cool. Had to change the angle here to get the proper view of the climb. But I do match here, despite what I always say about not wanting to match. Sometimes you have to do it, but I really enjoy not matching when possible for this. So for the rest of the climb, I do not. But it's another really awesome, fun climb. I just love doing all the climbs in the gym too. I do try and send everything. What's really awesome is that by filming, I am a bit more stubborn because I really want to get the sends for all of you to see. So I work on things that I normally would skip over. So hashtag bless up. Next up is the pink Crimp V8. I am doing this a little bit earlier in my session than I normally would. I typically would do a few V6, V7s first, but I was feeling pretty good, feeling pretty warm. Now that I'm doing hangboard training before I climb, my fingers and tendons feel really ready. So you start down low, 2-finger pockets, and hit a pretty bad crimp. So what I do is bump, bring my right hand to that bad crimp, and then you bump out left to a pretty great big pink hole. And that's pretty key because I'm going to use that for a heel hook in a few moves here. So then moving into some crimpy holds on the features. Thankfully, I'm starting to focus in on finger strength, get that heel set, get the right hand out, and hit yet another crimp. So this is quickly approaching the crux. So hitting one more crimp, and here comes a really powerful move. So I just went for it right away, slap left, and I'm sure there's some better footwork I could do, but I just dynamically go up right, catch that, and thankfully I have so much energy from doing this early in the session. Didn't feel too bad, and I was able to get the flash. Pretty excited about that. This climb almost felt a little bit easier to me, but then when I tried to repeat it later in the session, I was unable to do so. So it did validate that it is a bit harder, so feeling really good with that. Next up, an awesome V6, V7. And this one really highlights the importance of beta to me. In the last video, you may have noticed that there was a V6, V7 that I really struggled on. Once I had the proper beta, really crushed it. So start by going out right and hitting a few crimps on that feature before coming to a really large sloper. Now here you can get a left heel up, and I did struggle a bit trying to figure out what to do next. So matching the sloper, you have a thumb catch and then a small slopey crimp for your right hand. It is a bit hard to hold, so I do come off there. Here I just struggle getting the heel, but when I get the heel set properly, I'm able to go up right, and I was not sure what to do here, so I just get a right foot on. Couldn't hold that either. It's feeling really hard, so I take my shirt off and I vow to just power through my adversary, this tough route. And by just really squeezing, try and get a left heel up. And I try to go up left, and you see I'm in a pretty precarious position here. I can't bump my left where I'm at, so I try and reach under for a crazy cross. That didn't go. So I finally figured out the beta, so I got a better angle for the start here. Go out right, match, and get the left hand set. Hit that big sloper, and that's that heel hook I was getting set earlier. From here, I'm able to get the right hand up. Check this out. I don't know how I missed it, but it was a game changer. By smearing on the box, I'm able to control and get my left, then right up. And it's a knee bar. So cool. The knee bar feels great. It locks you in. I'm able to get my right hand up from the knee bar, then get my left, and pull into a rather good hold. It's really nice. Get the feet up and just a few crimps to the finish here. So huge shout out to having the right beta. I was really frustrated I couldn't do it at first, but then getting that knee bar felt really awesome. So the other day I mentioned that I was really busy and doing some wedding planning. So my man Drew 13600 asked, "Your wedding?" ? And yes, it is my wedding. Just a little personal info. I'm getting married next August to an amazing woman. She was in some of my earlier videos. Hopefully I can have her come and climb with me sometime soon. But really excited to get married. It's pretty awesome. So jumping into the route at hand, just have a classic, fun, powerful V6, V7 on the overhang. This cross right here was definitely powerful, and going out to that pinch felt really awesome, moving to that tough crux. From here, it is not too bad. You're really just keeping it tight, moving up to this sloper, getting that high foot up, and moving those hands up. Once again, love climbing on this terrain, this roof, and my outdoor project for the year is roof as well, so great for me to be climbing on. So that is going to bring this episode to a wrap. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Mad love. Peace.